Are you in need of PTCGO codes? Well, look no further, because PTCGO Store has your back. With affordable prices, weekly sales, and instant email delivery, they'll have you opening packs with a smile large enough to overshadow your inevitable existential crisis. And for an even cheaper price, click the link below and use the code FTW at checkout. What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and let's welcome you back to another YouTube video. And yet again, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I do apologize. It's just never gonna end, is it? No, in all seriousness, I did just come back from a family holiday. So yeah, I kind of just want to get back into the groove of things, really. I've kind of missed PTCGO. It was a fun little holiday, but I didn't get to play any Pokemon, man. It's just a bit depressing. Okay, in all seriousness, I did have fun, but it's nice to be back. Right, so today we have Persian-GX, a card, of course, that has been out for quite some time. I believe it came out, was it Unbroken Bonds? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what that logo is down there, actually. I'm not 100% sure. However, I wanted to play it with the likes of Weezing and stuff, using Roxy as like an engine to see how this deck fares, adding new cards that weren't around at the time that Persian-GX was around, using red and blue to get energy onto it whilst evolving at the same time. It seems like a pretty cool and fun deck to play, and it seems pretty easy to get its Vengeance attack maxed out as well. So yeah, we're just going to go straight into it and see how it goes. So I'm going to hold this Meowth in our hand. Drop the Emolga specifically for... the Emolga, of course, is here to get more Emolgas out to be able to use our Pokecoms, and also act as another Pokemon we can discard to further the Vengeance attack and use with Roxy and stuff in case we don't have Weezings and all that. So it's something that just really helps out. Marshadow is really good in the Stadium meta that we're in, which, by the way, I kind of predicted, although it's not really hard one to predict, to be honest with you. I think everyone predicted it, so I'm not going to go and take credit there. But yeah, it's just to... kind of get rid of all these stadiums that are hanging about whilst adding some discard. We might have some aggressive Pokemon discard already off the bat. Having a Cherish Ball to get to TCG, this is going to be some just crazy discard straight away, which could actually be a bad thing, and now that I think about it. But we're playing ADP, which scares me because that says one thing and one thing only, Keldeo, which I am, again, of course, again, not prepared for. When am I prepared for that, Sean? Never. When should I be? Every time. I should always be prepared for that deck, man. Jesus. All right. Let's bench this Marshadow as well. Let's go for a Dedenne here. Just go straight aggressive. Getting rid of some resources here just for the draw. Pokemon in discard pile, though, is pretty cool. So, I'm not going to complain. If we get a draw support here, that'd be pretty good. What do we get? We actually get a Roxy. Meaning we can draw 3 cards here. Not the best, but I'm going to take it. Let's just do that. Let's just get rid of the Marshadow. Next turn we have... I believe we have another Emolga deck, right? Let me... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to pull that out just to increase the odds of a good top deck. So we can get rid of an Emolga and Weezing next turn to get some good draw off Roxy. I think Roxy's draw is just dope. Being able to draw 6 cards at the top of your deck consistently is a really, really good effect. I think people are getting a bit too kind of hung on to the idea of playing the Coughing and Weezing to really maximize Roxy, which I understand completely. But I think the biggest issue with Coughing is starting a Coughing. You don't want a Coughing out in play. I just don't see it worth it risking that just to get a few extra damage counters on the board. Considering it's just a Pokemon that's going to take a bench spot, a very valuable bench spot in a lot of decks. So I'm kind of just playing with the 4/4 Weezing and just playing Emolgas really to capitalize off it. The Roxys, whilst also getting some damage spell on the board. It just seems like the best idea. Again, don't really have an answer to this, so that's going to be interesting to see how that works. To be honest with you, I haven't really teched for that, so yeah, bad. Also, Giovanni's Exile. Good for getting rid of the Dennes. Let's Roxy's here. Let's get rid of the Weezing and the Emolga. See what we pull here. Oh, just so much. It's just good. Plus the damage bit. It's just good. All right. Let's go for that. And bench this Meowth. Let's get rid of the Chaotic Swell here. Drop that into the discard pile. Good stuff. And go for the... Can we Nuzzle Gathering again? Okay, so what can we do? We have nothing. We have nothing to do with Keldeo, which is very bad. What damage are we doing here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we're actually doing not that much. So Slashback might be a better move, to be honest with you. So Yeah, we could do that because they obviously have to use Ultimate Ray to accelerate to the Keldeo, which obviously allows us to come in with the KO. They can KO the Emolga after we do the slash back, use a Catwalk ability. That would be pretty good. So let's go and recover these Roxies. No, let's recover the Cynthias once they're gone. Yeah, let's do that. Thinner deck here. Wow, we already have some Roxies. Crazy. Yeah, we don't have any more Emolgas, right, don't we? All right, let's go for the Persian. Let's just go for our GX attack. Just get some damage on the board nice and quickly. Switch back into the Emolga. Sweet. Now, obviously, they take out this Emolga. We get the Catwalk, which is sweet. And we can probably Catwalk to get ourselves a red and blue. Get some energy on another Meowth. That'd be pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, obviously they're going to attach. They're going to lose the ADP here. No, they're not, actually. Damn, that's smart. The Mallow and Lana into the Jirachi. This is such an annoying deck to come up against. If it goes to the case where we do unfortunately just have a standstill, we're just gonna scoop. I'm not gonna deal with a Keldeo with this deck not being able to deal with it. I did not really. I think I kind of underestimated how critical it is to tech against the Keldeo deck. Yeah, I can see that now. It seems like a non-GX attacker is almost a must-have now in every deck just for this. And something to deal with that. This is why this is a good deck at the end of the day, right? Is to tech. You have to tech a lot to deal with these kind of decks. Yeah. Not the best. Not the best. All right. So we're going to come in here. We're going to deal some damage. But I honestly don't see this going anywhere good. And why can't I use Catwalk? Is it the Celtic Swell? No, that shouldn't block abilities, right? Is it? Oh, it's one of your GX or EX, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I misunderstood that one. That's for sure. Let's... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We can do some more damage, right? So we can... drop this Emolga here and go for Giovanni's Exile, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of these two. Sweet. And go in like this. Let's recover... Oh, I don't really need to recover our Roxies here. Let's just go for Vengeance. Hitting that 190, which is what we want to hit, but just slight damage off. They're obviously going to retreat into this, and it's probably just game over, right? They must see that play. They must see that play. Probably another Mallow and Lana into it. Which kind of makes sense. Let's see what it is. Yeah. If they go for the Mallow and Lana into Keldeo, I'm just going to scoop it and hope we don't hit another Keldeo. Bit of a shame coming up against this, to be honest with you, but I guess it's just a case where I'm not really teching for it. So let's see what they do. They can come up again with this. That seems like a suicide mission, though. They're obviously going to come up with a Keldeo. Let's see them. Let's see if they make the play. Obviously, they're going to go for it, but we'll have to wait and see here. All right. So there it is. Okay, yeah, we're just going to scoop. I'm not going to mess around here. Let's just hope we're going to go for that. Maybe, probably look for a tech, I would say, to deal with Persian. Don't really have the time, I'm afraid, right now to go and look for a tech and get that implemented into the deck. I've only just come back, as I said, from holiday, just kind of building this deck. But yeah, I'd say definitely tech for the Keldeo. 100%, mate. 100%. 100%. But it's a bit of a shame that deck is just... I think it's just a bit too powerful now. Not only does it hit a really good weakness, but GX decks have to have a non-GX attacker. They're hard to find. It's just... it's a bit... Obviously, the way to deal with it is the... power plant. There he is. Power plant's the way to deal with it. However, obviously Celtic Swell causes problems there. Marshadow is probably the way to go, I guess, right? You play power plant, but then in this deck, we play power plant, we're shutting off our own abilities. So only certain decks are able to play power plant and deal with it. So this is the main problem I'd say when it comes to the format. It's just a bit too narrow, I'd say, with the stuff. But you know, that's just me complaining, right? I'm ranting a little bit. Yeah. Red and blue, right off the bat, can't do that. That rhymed. Right, I guess we're just going to get rid of it. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, maybe I shouldn't have taken that red and blue. Let's to Dene, get rid of this Persian here. Right, we aren't up against Keldeo, but we are up against this bad boy. Flip a coin to gets tails, does 30 more damage. Take another turn after this one. If this Pokemon has at least 14 extra energy attached to it, your opponent shuffles all of the bench Pokemon, all cards attached into their deck. Okay, kind of cool. Bit gimmicky though, if I be completely honest. Let's go and just pass here. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, bit of a strange deck. I assume they're going for Magneton, right? Hat trick, Magneton hat trick. Is that what this guy's doing? I like what you're trying to do, bro. I like it. Steven's Resolve. Okay, yep, definitely got to be a hat trick deck, right? Get a ton of energy into play and go for that Supreme Puff. 14 energy. Gee, 14. They need 16 energy just to shuffle my Pokemon's. Okay, I get it, right? It's a potentially game-winning GX attack because you take another turn, you shuffle them all back into the deck, and then bang, off you go. One-hit KO, potentially, with a rolling panic if you get what you want, and then game. I get it. I do get it. Well, we have that in the active. They have to try a bit harder. Let's go for Pokemon. If we have another Dene, that'd be good. We'd have got 2 in the deck, so I'd happily take it. Nope. No, we do not. Let's get an Emolga. Let's get an Emolga so we can get ourselves another Persian-GX here. That seems fair. Although, unless we hold it, I'm going to hold this Emolga. Yeah. Because I'd like to use that Pokegom. If we top deck a Roxy, I'd like to use it to get us a Weezing. So that'll probably be the better play. Yeah, okay, it is Magneton. So they can get themselves. That's actually a pretty good. I like what you're doing, bro. I like it. I like this idea. Steven's Resolve. Get yourself the hat tricks and stuff. Get more hat tricks and stuff. And then get the energy into play. I'll tell you what, mate. That's decent. How much energy are you playing, though? Lord. How much energy are you playing? Lieutenant Surge Strategy. Oh, dude. I see this. I see this. This is good, man. They could have double hat tricked, no? Unless they don't have it. That makes sense, right? This is interesting. Super interesting. Let me know if you guys have actually seen this deck be played. I haven't yet, so this is brand new to me. But seeing a deck like this do its thing is so cool. How much energy do they get? Okay, 6. So they're quite far off still. Quite far. Oh. Okay. Looks like luck was on their side. That's going to be a yikes for me. Okay, we can actually do something this turn, thankfully. We can get ourselves a Persian and then go for Catwalk. So that's something we can do at least. Lord, that was scary. That was scary. We're going to get ourselves a triple acceleration energy and a Roxy. Is that ideal? No. Or do we get ourselves... No, we're going to get... Yeah, triple acceleration energy. I was contemplating the Roxy or the blue, but I think I'm going to go for Roxy here. And we're going to get rid of the energy and get ourselves a Weezing. Nice. There we go. Now let's stitch the Emolga and the Weezing. Draw some cards. Sweet. Yeah. Now... got a hair in my bleeding mouth. Oh my god. We've done Pokegear now. We don't need the martial arts. The martial arts is just for the fighting energy, which amplifies the damage here, which is pretty decent. We're going to go in here. What damage are we doing here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 110. 150 is pretty important right now to hit. Yeah, 110 won't put us in range. So, yeah, we're going to have to go for our GX here straight away just to get some damage on the board. Bench this other Meowth probably, and then go for, I guess we just go for it, right? We just go for a Slashback GX. Retreat back into the Emolga. Obviously, they're going to get the KO on the Emolga. If they don't go for their GX attack. Which will be seriously problematic, actually. Throwing that Persian away. Yeah, that's bad. All right, so they're going to go for another hat-trick by the looks of it. It's a very risky deck, this one. Because all I have to do is take out one of these bad boys, and it's game if they keep going for these crazy KOs. So it is kind of just like a one-trick pony, this deck, right? It's just trying to do one thing. It can't really do anything else. Unless they have some, like, Great healing, that Mallow and Lala, but that means you have to switch. Great Potion is their real best bet, to be honest with you. Red and blue, that's good news. That's really good news. Because we can at least get one of these bad boys evolved and Martial Arts Dojo into play. Wow, we could be doing some serious stuff here. Okay, do not have that much energy. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, no! No, they need 16. They got 14, they need 16. Is it flip a coin for each? Oh, flip a coin until we get tails. Okay. They still need 2 more energy. And if they take this thing out, we are... Actually, no, regardless, we're taking this thing out next turn if they don't retreat. Mm-hmm. They see it. We're about to shut this whole deck down by just KOing us. I'm assuming they're hoping that we ain't got it, but we got it, man. This red and blue just opens opportunities, man. Seriously. There we go. 150. Yeah. Sorry, mate. I'm about to do you some serious dirt. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's red and blue. Let's get rid of... I love how they make it like this now. I like this new option they have. Yeah. Emolga, Marshadow, off you go. Out comes Alone and Persian. So you're seeing what I intend to do in a deck, which is good. Let me get the 2 energy on it. That's fighting, dojo. Oh, it's just absolutely perfect. I'm not trying to BM here. I'm just trying to, if they continue the game, I want to make sure I've still got the best odds possible of winning. So, Vengeance for 210. Sweet. Absolutely sweet. All of that energy is just gone. Absolutely vanished. And we have 1 prize card to take. This is looking juicy. Absolutely juicy. And the Wheezing for the Roxy. Decent stuff. I mean, even a Roxy with 1 Wheezing doing 10 damage to the board plus draw 3 is a pretty good effect. Like, for a card, that's still pretty decent. Well, there is Accelerate 2 plus draw 3. Like, a good effect plus draw 3 seems to be something playable. So, having a Wheezing, single Wheezing, let alone 2 Wheezings, like, do 20 damage across the board and draw 6 is ridiculous. I think Roxy's a really, really cool card. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so they just went for the GX attack straight away. I'm assuming they're hoping to just bang out this damage output now. It's not the end of the world for them, which is why I wanted that Roxy. Oh, please don't get it. Okay, 150. Sweet. Cool with me. We're actually going to go for the... we can go for the triple and just go on to the... Just take it. We have a couple turns here with this Persian-GX. So... Thanks to the triple acceleration. So we can keep that one safe. Let's go for the Roxy here. Do some more damage on the board. There we are. Plus draw 3. I mean, that's still a good effect. I'm sorry. I like Roxy. I think Roxy is really good. I think it's a good card, man. Right. Vengeance. 190 damage. Sweet. Good thing about the Wheezing is it does put things in range as well. Hitting 190, if you get at least 20 damage on the board, that's 210. Then of course you can put more damage on the board with more Wheezings. You can do some good stuff, man. You can go up to some good numbers. Well, at least 230, which can. I think it's just missing the mark on a lot of tag teams, but can hit some. Right, just 120 damage, and that's game. Drop on that heart and drop the triple. If it will let me do it. No, I don't care about you. Let's just go for that. And Vengeance for simple KO. Right, so as long as you tech against Keldeo, you'll be doing some serious stuff with this deck. I really wanted to look at it, as I said, because it had a lot of, well, buffs from the most recent set that has come out. I think the red and blue really does some good work. Using Fighting Energy plus Martial Arts Dojo is also a pretty good shout. It's cool, it's unique, and I am in love with it. I think it's something you can really mess around with to see where it takes you. Again, some techable options here. Giovanni's Exile, not really needed, but it's just to get rid of those Dedenes if you find yourself relying on them a bit too much, and just get some Pokemon in the discard pile, which is pretty cool. You can play other things as well. You can play Giratina for more damage spread if you want. Definitely can work with Giovanni's Exile, so that's something you can mess around with if you really want to. But I like these cards that are just simple. They get in the discard pile very easily, especially with the likes of Roxy and stuff, and just accelerate this Vengeance attack, which has a lot of options available to it with red and blue and triple acceleration energy. So I think this deck gels together really, really well. I think it's super solid. So definitely try it out for yourself and let me know if there's any ideas you have for changing the deck up. But other than that, of course, please do leave a like if you did enjoy, and do subscribe for more. But most importantly, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Peace.